I'm going to start out with something funny, or something that I find funny about Ken. Ken makes a lot of references to movies. The guy is a true movie buff. You can have a very deep conversation about Jesus' resurrection, and Ken's like, well, I remember this scene from The Godfather where Michael Cole, and I'm thinking, how does this tie into? But he always has a point, You're talking about Peter in prison, and there was a scene from Star Wars, and make yourself listen. The guy has a point. It's always funny. It's always right on. So I had the pleasure of working with Ken musically. I'm one of the drummers at the Springs, and Ken, kind of in his role, he comes in during a transitional period, and usually during periods like that, people are there's a fear of the unknown. You don't know what to expect. You don't know him. He doesn't know you. And so he has this job of putting together this thing with people that he doesn't know well. Well, what I really liked about him when he came in, he had a plan. He knew what he wanted to do musically. He knew the songs that he was wanting to do. You knew that he had prayed about it, just in the way that he told you what he was looking to do. He had a plan. He knows how he wants to start songs. He knows where he's going in the transitions. He knows how he's going to end them. He knows what we're going to do in the bridges. And I mean, he was just on top of that. I like that as a musician. I want the leader to lead, tell me what he's wanting to do. And now, don't hear me wrong. He always would allow your input, but he had a plan, and I like that. And so when you have a worship leader that comes in, he's great at that, because like I said, it's during a transitional period typically, and you need someone, a strong leader that knows what they want to do. Ken, in my role as the drummer, one of the drummers, Ken was using tracks. He was not tracks, but the timing tracks, so that so you can keep things on track. And I was never a big fan of those, but he gave me some ideas on making sure that I could hear everything just by operating the pan feature on our Avions. It made all the difference in the world, and now I'm a big fan of having those tracks in place, because I can hear the beat. I know where it's going, and I don't have to worry about getting off of my timing. So he made me better as a drummer. I'm an old guy. I've played drums for years, and it's the old dogs, new tricks thing. But he made me better. He taught me something, and I appreciate that about him. And probably the best thing of all, Ken knows God. He knows God. He has a relationship with God, and it shows in him, in the things that he does, his family life, and just kind of his outlook on things. He knows God, and I can appreciate that. Ken is going to make a very strong asset to wherever he goes. He's been great to work with, and I'm really going to miss him. And I wish him well. And like I said, he will be an asset wherever he goes.